Welcome back to Simply Fujica, a place for budding and aspiring entrepreneurs. If you are new to this channel and this is the first time you're stopping by, I do want to welcome you. And if it doesn't trouble you too much, I'd ask that you like the video, hit that bell notification to know whenever I drop a new video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Now, I've already shared with you that I'm going to be doing my next webinar on the Saturday, May 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I wanted to give you a quick overview about the actual steps that we will be talking about that's universal. Because I do get that question a lot. I'm getting the question, hey, is this only specific to California? So the answer to that is no. We're going to be talking about universal things, 8 universal things that you should be able to do to help you launch your home care agency. What I love about this particular course is I have turned those 8 items into an actual ebook. So when you register for the course, you will automatically receive a copy of that ebook to serve as a reference guide for you as you move forward in your journey. So if that's something that you're interested in, I hope it is, and then stay tuned. So the first item that we're going to go over in the class is the introduction. And this is the part that I'm really excited about, is universal to anyone who attends this webinar. So the introduction will really help you understand the industry, really give you some details in terms of, is the industry growing? What areas is it growing? What is a non-medical home care agency? And along with that, what services can you offer as a non-medical home care agency owner? So I really kind of talk you through what are some of the benefits, and then it will hopefully help you create what your suite of services will entail. The second area that we will be discussing in the course is your market research and planning. So I know some of you have heard me talk about identifying your target customer and understanding who that customer is. So we talk about, how do you put that research together? How do you identify who that customer is? We'll also spend some time understanding, what does it actually take to go after that target customer once you identify who he or she is. And you guys know we're going to spend some time talking about developing a business plan, because for those of you who have spent any time watching my videos, you know that I recommend that you absolutely do a business plan to help you make that final decision in terms of, is this a business that you want to go into? Some of the questions that I get: how am I going to find my customers? How am I going to fund my startup? What are my services that I'm going to offer? Some of those questions that I continue to receive over and over will be addressed in putting together a good business plan. And actually, I have done a video on this topic, and that's actually another course that I have. So you want to make sure that you check that out if that's something that you're interested in. The third topic that we're going to discuss is actually setting up your agency. So what does your policies and procedures look like? How are you going to structure your business? A lot of us are really structuring our business as LLCs, but there are other organization types. So we really want to discuss each type so that you can understand what is the best one that will work for you and your agency. Lastly, in this section, we're going to be talking about creating a website so that you can start developing your social media presence. Remember, most people are going to want to place a landing place where they can find more information about you. Your website is a perfect way for you to really bring that customer in and really plant several calls to action so that person can feel comfortable moving forward with you. But remember, marketing your agency, really putting your agency out there and developing your social media presence is something that you want to start as soon as possible. The fourth area that we're going to discuss in this webinar is staffing. You guys guessed it. I have said this before multiple times, that staffing is going to be a fluid event for you and your agency. You want to make sure that you are hiring and retaining the most talented talent out there to really set your agency apart. So we're really going to talk about, what does crafting that job description look like? What should be some of your interview questions? These are just a couple of the things that we're going to discuss as it relates to staffing your home care agency. The fifth topic is really the meat and potatoes of this class, which is client care. How are you actually, once you secure that client and once they have decided to partner and collaborate with your agency, how are you really going to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward in terms of taking care of your client. This includes putting together a great care plan. It will also be talking about how to audit your caretakers to ensure that they are doing what you expect them to be doing. We're really going to take the time to dive into making sure that you have a client-centered approach as it relates to your business. So that means, how do we make sure that our clients remain our top priority, not just at the time of launch, not just at the time of securing them as a client, but throughout that business client relationship. So we're going to spend a lot of time on how do you promote yourself, how do you build yourself into that client-centered home care agency that you will need to thrive in this business. 6 is going to be a fun topic. We're going to talk about marketing and promoting your home care agency. Some of you have gotten really creative in terms of trying to attract those clients, and it's just not happening for whatever reason. So I have dedicated a whole section to just really talk about marketing and promoting your business. Now, I have said this before, if you've watched any previous videos that I have done on marketing, that the marketing is going to be as strong as your efforts, right? So you want to make sure that you put together a real solid plan and follow through with that plan in order to make sure that you're getting people coming to your agency. So we'll be talking through some of those methods. I really charge you to take 2 to 3 of those methods and implement them in your home care agency so that you can see the desired results. The 7th item that we're going to talk about, and guys, this is something that I'm going to be talking about new at this level, which is financial management. I'm actually adding this as something that I'm starting to talk to at every level of my course, only because I'm seeing how important it is. And from hearing some of your stories, there's really some things that we need to, that every owner should have in play to ensure that your finances are sound and that you're managing them correctly. So I want to put this whole section together to talk you through reports, audits, how do you ensure that your finances are smooth while operating your home care agency. The 8th topic that we're going to talk about, and this is the last one, guys, is we're going to do a course wrap up. So I really wanted to make sure I put together just a section to really present to you the resources that you have in order to make sure that you're successful in this industry that you have chosen. So that is the end of the recap. Again, even with the information that I presented you, it's really, as long as you set yourself up and you're organized to begin with, you really can set yourself up for success in this industry. But remember, as the owner, you set the tone of your agency. Okay, so I just want to make sure I put that out there. I hope you're excited. I will definitely have the link in the video description. You definitely want to sign up because we're really going to take you through it. This one, typically my webinar is an hour. I'm thinking this one's going to be at least 90 minutes. We may need to break it up in a couple of sections, but just in case, if it does take longer than 90 minutes, we're really going to make sure that we go through all 8 sections. If you have any questions for me, make sure you reach out to me at simplyfujica@yahoo.com. Guys, I hope to see you there at the webinar. I'm so excited. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I release a new video. That's all I have for you guys. I hope to see you on the 20th. Stay blessed.